All right, guys, let's get it. Hot topic today, right? We got our water, we got our towel, we have the best gaming headsets, top 5 under 100 gaming headsets here. We're gonna go about this video a lot different than some of my other ones. You all know, some of you don't. If you're new here, I don't script any of my videos. I don't script my ad plugs or my videos. I go at them straight raw user experience. I use these products and then I talk about them, right? We're gonna go about this one a little bit different, still unscripted and everything, but I'm gonna do this entire video in one take. I'm not gonna cut it up at all, so I'm gonna try to keep my rambling down a little bit. Now, when I get to the mic test, of course, I'm gonna have to cut that out a little bit, kind of splice that together, but as far as base core talking about it, again, one straight take. The other thing I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna build up anticipation for this. You're not gonna have to wait to the end or skip to the end to find out what the best one is. Heck, I'm gonna show you what the top 5 are right now. Here you go. But what I'm gonna do different is we're gonna talk about each of these right here, of the core aspects, right? Comfort, build, sound, features. We'll talk about them all right there. And then at the end, we'll kind of piece it together and figure out which one do I prefer? Which one do you prefer? This isn't a review for me. This is a review for you guys, right? So again, we're gonna go that way about it. The other cool thing about these top 5 headsets is they work on every single platform. And I tested them new. I didn't just go back to my old videos and say, okay, I like this here. No, I tested them again. Maybe my preferred sound changed a little bit, which it honestly did a pinch, you know what I mean? But also, we got PS5, we got Series X. So we're testing our new platforms. I'm testing it on PC, I'm testing it on Mac and Switch. And I've been playing quite a bit of mobile lately. So I'm testing all these headsets on every platform, and they work on every platform. Whew! Top 5, every platform, under 100 bucks. Let's get into this, guys. Scooch these over. Let's get our headsets. I already need a drink of water, but I'm limited on time here, right? Comfort is gonna be our first topic, starting with the Turtle Beach Recon 500s. As you see, I got the camo version here. They also come in black, but take a look at these big old ear cushions right here. Very plush, fully cloth, inside and out right there, so your ears are not gonna get sweaty in these guys, and they're plenty big, plenty deep as well. As far as headband, pleather, but still, plenty of give right there, nice and plush. Adjustability, right there, you can hear it. Very firm, and it holds its position, so it's not gonna budge on you at all. Look at this, swivel, bam, totally flat, a little bit inside right there. Plenty of adjustability on this. That goes right into the build of this headset as well. Stretch it out, look at that sucker. It's bowing right there. Not worried about it. When I twist it up, I have all that swivel right there, so I'm not worried about that either. Very, very nice right there. When I put this headset on my head, it's not like soaking into my head. It's not like that memory foam pillow, right? You definitely feel the cushions on your head, but after gaming for a little while, it's kind of like, all right, not that bad. You know, your ears aren't getting sweaty, but it's kind of resting there. Medium to light clamping force, right? Me with glasses, no pressure points whatsoever. It's definitely cozy for sure. It really is. But again, it's not like sinking into your head, but still very nice as far as comfort. In the build, being primary plastic, still lightweight, but again, it feels quality. This headset does not feel chintzy at all. Recon 500's comfort and build, definitely get a pass. Our next headset, the SteelSeries Arctis One wireless Xbox version, okay? And you're gonna know why I keep saying Xbox version once we get to that sound right there. So as far as comfort, you all know I love the SteelSeries ear cushions. Very plush, very soft, pleather line on the outside. And then the headband, you have that pleather right up there. Not much, but still plenty to get you by. Full swivel as you're seeing. Inside, outside, ear cups, in and out. Now, while you heard me being a little hesitant on the ear cushions right there, right? You all know I love SteelSeries headsets and I love the comfort on them. I stinking love the ear pads. A lot of people have issues with their ears touching their drivers in with these guys, right? I promise I'm gonna get back to the build here, but I gotta touch on this. So with the SteelSeries Arctis Ones, the wireless or the wired, whatever, these guys have a little bit tighter of a clamping force than, say, the 7s or even the Primes that we're about to get to. I think it's just a different build, right? So again, they clamp in. It's not uncomfortable. It's not hurting me, but yes, my ears are touching the drivers. I clearly feel it. It's not annoying. It's not hurting. It's not pinching, but I do feel it. So if that's an issue for you, hey, just keep that in mind here. Again, check out Wicked Cushions. You all know I covered them plenty of times before. Heck, those will fit on any of these headsets we're about to talk about, -1, I believe. But anyways, that's kind of a stinker about comfort right there, but plenty of adjustability. As you see, holds its positions very nice. Again, all that swivel and everything. Now, when I stretch these guys out, not as much as like the 500s. I want to go to right here, and I'm kind of like, yeah, let me slow down a little bit, you know what I mean? Twisting them up, not really worried. Again, the plastics are thick, so I definitely feel comfortable with these guys. But again, as far as, I guess if you got a bigger head than that, we better start looking at a different headset, you know? So the Arctis One wireless, couple issues, but still very good. All right, what do we have right here? I don't even know what I'm grabbing each time. So we have the Black Shark V2, again, USB version right here. So as far as these ear cushions, just like the Arctis, but bigger and a little bit deeper, maybe a pinch, you know, but still very plush right there, as you see. Nice and breathable, pleather line on the inside to lock in that sound. And take a look at the headband, guys. Good night almighty. Whoo! Look at that thing. Come on. Just makes me want to take a stinking snooze right there. Super stinking cozy. Adjustability, a little different on these guys than most headsets. As you see, sliding out on them little hanger type wires, up and down right there. But they do hold their position. They don't adjust on you. Now, if you're the type of person that whenever you put your headset on and you're constantly adjusting it or taking it off and putting it back on, yeah, they're gonna move on you a lot easier than, say, the traditional type of adjustable headband right there. They do adjust, but again, it's just a simple grab right there, boop, put it right back in position, you're good to go, you know? And the other cool thing, as you're seeing, there's really no swivel, it's just up and down, right? But with the wire fork, since it moves, you can see, you do get that adjustability in that swivel there. So the combination of the ear pads, the cushion, and that cool, innovative adjustment right there, I can't say it enough. So stinking cozy. One of the coziest. Maybe the coziest at us. But again, we're going to talk about it at the end. These things are incredibly stinking cozy, for sure. Durability, I don't get worried about them. I really don't. Twisting them up and everything, I don't. I'm pretty careful with my stuff. Now, it's a different build, right? Because you got the plastic here and it's going into these plastic deals right there. I don't know if I use the Black Shark V2 Pro X, the V2, and then the X or whatever. There's 3 different versions. I've used all of them for an extensive period of time. Never had any issues with any of them right there. So as far as build and comfort, whew, complete pass right here with the Black Sharks. All right, what's next? What's next in our stack? The SteelSeries Arctis Primes. These guys just recently came out, right? So as far as the comfort, plush ear cushions, as you see, but they went a different route on these. As you see, completely pleather, outside and inside. Yeah, you can still replace them and take them off. As far as the headband, same deal. The ski band, adjustable right there. That's how you adjust it. Swivel, complete swivel, totally flat. Ear cups in and out and everything. So SteelSeries going that different route with these ear cups here. That's, again, ear cushions play a lot in the sound, right? Locking the sound in, or we go back to the 500s, completely cloth. It's going to let a little bit of sound bleed out. That's going to play into the sound we're going to talk about with the Arctis ones, but I think that's kind of what SteelSeries was going for here. I don't know, that's just my thought. It's a stinker because, again, I love the stock, the sports weave ear cushions. I love them. I'm not a big fan of fully pleather ear cups because your ears get spicy in these. They're comfortable, yeah. If you want that seclusion where it's going to lock out your outside noise, keeping your sound punched in there, that's what you get with these kind of cushions. Yeah, they're stinking cozy, but they're also stinking spicy, right? You're going to get some sweaty ears with these guys. Build, solid. Love it. Love it. A lot of people say they got issues with this little deal over here, kind of how the fork comes into here and then locks into the ear cushion where you get all that swivel from. Let me tell you, the Arctis Pro wireless used to be my main headset for 2 years, through a move and everything, and they've never broken on me. I've used tons of them, never broken. I think they're very solid. Comfort and build, fantastic on this headset. Again, just remember those ear cushions are a little bit spicy. May I mention Wicked Cushions again, right? I'll keep you guys a link down in the description. All right, so the last headset, as far as comfort, easy now. Comfort and build here, we have the Corsair HS70 Bluetooth. These guys, whew, take a look at the ear cushions. Now, Corsair has updated the ear cushions on this line and then a Pro compared to the older ones. As you see, much bigger and much more plush. Same with the headband up there. Look at that. You have a whole lot going on. Now, as far as swivel, you got that little pinch right there. That's really all you need. That is really all you need because, again, you don't want to be straight and giving your pressure points right here. Adjustability, right there on the arm where you have the metal right there, and then your ear cup, plenty of adjustability in and out. So, talking about those ear cushions, that's kind of what I want to touch on with this headset. It brings me right back to the Turtle Beach 500s. Like, you feel them on your head. It's not like sinking into your head, kind of like we saw in the Black Sharks, but it's there. It's like, what I would say this is like a mix of the 500s and the SteelSeries Primes, right? Because again, they're kind of sitting there, but you got full pleather ear cushions in and out. So yeah, a little bit spicy, but again, I'm not getting any pressure points. It's not bothering me. It's not pinching me anywhere. With glasses, perfectly fine. You got the perfect amount of swivel. So definitely very cozy, but again, not kind of sinking into your head, just kind of sitting there doing what it does. And it's definitely very, very comfortable. Now, the build, as you've seen, as I was showing you right here, look at the metal forks right there, the metal grating here, metal reinforced there. Now our two connections are plastic here. But when I take this headset, twist it up, stretch it out, I really don't get worried whatsoever. This thing feels like and looks like a stinking tank. If there's one thing that might concern me is, I know the camera can't pick it up. Let me bring it over here. There is a little plastic piece right in there, and that's where the swivel connects. That would be my one issue, but I've used many of the HS series, never had a single problem with them. So comfort and build, again, this is like a stinking tank like we see with a lot of Corsair products. All right, so let's go and talk about, so we did comfort, build, let's go and talk about features. And heck, we're gonna start off right with the Corsair HS70 Bluetooth right here. As you're hearing me say, Bluetooth 3.5. It's working on every platform. You're plugging it straight in 3.5. Now the HS70 Bluetooth also has a USB adapter, and son of a gun, I can't find it. I was testing this headset, I was going Bluetooth in and out of every device, and I lost it. Okay, anyways, it's a little dongle with the USB thing, and you can plug your 3.5 into it. And then if you're on PC, you can dabble with IQ, right? Adjust some EQs and stuff like right there. And really, that's going to be sound. But again, you can dabble with everything right there. But 3.5 to every single device. Detachable cable, really cool. So if you get snagged on anything, bam, coming right out. Your dog chews it, bam, buy a new one. You know, really cool right there. Detachable microphone with included windscreen right there. Let's just keep that off. USB-C charging, because yes, you do need to charge them, obviously with the Bluetooth right there. Mic mute, volume wheel, power, and this is also how you're going to control your Bluetooth there. Give me a second. Oh, mama. Whew, I was starting to get a little dry right there. What's our next headset? Let's go back. I'm all tangled up, guys. Come on, I'm on a limited time. Black Shark. I keep forgetting the name. Black Shark V2. It's like a V2X and V2X Pro or something. Anyways, V2 USB version. Dongle right here, as you see. That's the dongle. This is pretty much exactly like what the Corsair one looked like as well. But anyways, you got your dongle right there. But again, 3.5. So it's going to work on any and every single device. Just simply plug it in there if you got a 3.5. Switch, your controller, your phone if you have a port, you know what I mean? Cable is attached on this guy. Microphone is removable, included windscreen right there. Cool thing on this headset is take a look at the volume wheel. Right on the outside right there, nice tactile bump right in the middle so you know right where you are. And it's really cool just to have that easy access right there rather than a little wheel on the back. I stinking love this. Mic mute, this little button right on the back right there. Again, talking with the USB, you can dive into Synapse if you're on PC, dabble and tweak all your settings. The mic, right? All your EQs and everything, which we'll talk about with sound. Really cool to have that right there. Let's get those guys over there. Next headset, let's get to the Primes again. All right, back on to the Arctis Prime, talking features and function. Retractable microphone, as we've seen in a lot of SteelSeries headsets, but the Primes do come with a windscreen. Really nice to have that because we know we've had some issues with the SteelSeries headsets in the back as far as their microphone. Detachable cable, but they're still using their set cables right there. Share port, so if you got someone next to you, they can plug in their headphones and hear exactly what you're hearing. Get that cable back in there. Volume wheel, mic mute, right on the back right here. Now the cool thing on these guys as well is they have the removable ear cups. So if you want to take something and just do some artsy stuff on it or buy some replacements, you also have that right there. So again, the Arctis Primes are really, they got some pretty cool features in it. Again, they took from like the Arctis Pros and everything else and kind of smacked it all into here. Really cool to have that on those guys. Next up, yes, this is what you guys have been wanting to hear about, right? The Arctis One Xbox version, as I keep stating, right? So these guys are wireless. You have this little dongle, USB-C dongle. It comes with an adapter if you don't have a C port on your PC, so you can go into C, convert it into A right there. So don't worry, you're good to go, like on your console or something. Detachable microphone, not retractable like the other one. That's how the Arctis One line does. Detachable microphone. Bottom of the headset here. Charge port, share port, just like we saw in the Primes. Volume wheel, mic mute. I love the little switch better than the button. You just know when it's muted right there. But let's get into the good stuff. So that's our basic controls right there. Let's talk about this and why I'm talking about it using on every single platform, even with a wireless headset. That's rare, right? Even, yeah, it's saying Xbox. What do you mean it's gonna work on every platform then? It says Xbox on the box. Well, as you can see, it says Xbox and USB, if you can see. I don't know what angle, right? Xbox, USB. So again, if you wanna use it on PC, you wanna use it on Mac, or PlayStation 5, which again is what I'm testing on here, and also Series X, but of course, Xbox, Series X, you go to Xbox. You wanna go to Switch, you wanna go to PS5, right in the front of the console with that little USB-C, boop, switch it to USB, and it's gonna work just the same as it being on Xbox. Series X, Xbox One, S, X, whatever one you have, right? It's gonna work just like that. Even the microphone, the controls, right on PS5, right on Mac, whatever you have, every device, because they have that little switcher there. Usually on most Xbox headsets, you just have the Xbox version, or you have no option to switch. But since you got the option to switch, we're gonna use it on every platform. One other thing I wanna plug here for you guys, if you want something that's really easy to adjust for each platform, this little deal right here, A to C, so you don't gotta use the wire, as you see. You can take it, bam, plug it in there, and now you can go into a regular A adapter here. This does not come with it, but you can get them on Amazon for, I think it's like $7 for a pack of 2 or something like that. So really cool adapter so you don't have this big old clanky wire hanging everywhere. Really awesome pickup here. Okay. Woo! Turtle Beach Recon 500. 3.5 again. Gonna work on every platform. I got it knotted up here. 3.5. Every platform again, plugged in. 3.5 is attached. You're not gonna remove it from this guy. Volume wheel right on the back here. USB still in my shot. Mic mute right on the side with that button, and your detachable microphone. Now, if any of you watched my standalone review on the Recon 500s, there's one thing I didn't like. That's that mute button. Yeah, it's in a good spot. It's convenient, boop, right there, but it barely presses in. So if you can see here, now it's pressed in muted. It's almost flush right with the headset. All right, now it's active and it pokes out just a pinch. Not enough for me to notice it when I was in game. I always had to double check, like in my game or my software, am I muted or not? You know what I mean? So there's not even notification in there. That's a real stinker. I wish that was different right there. That's the one bummer about this, but it's simple and to the point right there. Okay, comfort, build, features and functions, sound. Yes, the good, the juicy part here. Let me get a sip before we dive in, guys. All right. So, the sound on the Turtle Beach 500s. These guys are using, man, I should have, talking about not scripted. You guys mind if I look at the back of the box real quick? It doesn't even say. Hold on, because I believe they're 60, right? 60 millimeter drivers? Oh boy, now I'm slipping up here. Slipping up, Techne. You better tighten up, man. How embarrassing. You know what? It doesn't even say. Thanks a lot, Turtle Beach. Thanks a lot. Turtle patent dual driver separating highs and lows, but it didn't say the size. I'm positive. I'm sticking with it. All right? Y'all can get on me in the comments if I'm wrong. I'm going with it. 60 millimeter drivers right here. The dual frequency ones right there, which are going to let that bass and those highs really breathe by themselves. And these guys kick some serious tail in the sound department across any games. My primary games, by the way, PlayStation, I dabble with a little bit of Fortnite on every platform with my son. What a blast. We have so much fun. Ratchet and Clank, PlayStation, Xbox has been mainly Fortnite right there. Going over to PC, Fortnite and Cersei Sandstorm. A little bit of Call of Duty, kind of drifting away from that a little bit here. Lots of Rainbow Six. Lots of Rainbow Six lately, right? And then, of course, Mac is music, you know, and editing videos and stuff. In every platform, every scenario, this headset was awesome. It really was. It's not punchy, rumbly bass. Your highs definitely are a little more potent than others, but it's really nice as far as competitive sound direction right there. Crystal clear, not staticky, not rumbly or anything like that. I really love this. Again, it's so fun. Even back when I was playing a lot of Outriders, real hectic, crazy game going on. It was still fun and still clear with this guy. Again, the sound on this, no matter what game you're playing, you're gonna have a good time with this headset as far as sound. It's punchy, it's loud, going right 3.5 in a controller or anything. Very crystal clear. Again, this one really shocked me. The 500 truly shocked me. All right, Corsair HS70 Bluetooth sound right here. The sound on these guys, I'm not even gonna talk about frequency range and drivers because I honestly don't remember, and we're going unscripted. If you want that kind of detail, go check out the main reviews because I'm not even going to joke with you. I do not remember, okay? So, but as far as the sound, me testing them and using them. The sound on the HS headset here, 70s? HS70s. I'm going blank here, guys. I'm like, I want to call them the 60s. All right, HS70s, the sound. Definitely warm. Definitely bass heavy with mids rolling into that bass. Okay, you with me? So, let's talk about me playing with some Forza, dabbling with Forza on the Xbox. Usually with a driving game, or even Dirt, I was testing with some Dirt 5, you really get that rev of the engine, like a high-pitched sound, like a turbo spooling and, you know, releasing right there, right? That's what you get with a lot of headsets, even the 500s. With these guys, it was definitely full. It sounded a lot thicker. How do I explain it? Hopefully you're with me right there. Again, the bass and the mids were definitely more prominent than the highs. That's even going to a competitive game, Rainbow Six or whatever, is just definitely closed in. Not as, I don't want to say detailed because you still got it, but again, the bass and mids were definitely more prominent than the highs. So think about where I'd put the HS70s is more story game driven, still passable as far as a competitive game for sure. If you want that more bass, that more immersive sound, that's what you're going to get right here. Crystal clear, but definitely focused more towards the bass, if you catch me. And that's what you got with these. But again, with the USB dongle, hopefully if I can find it, you can tweak the EQ in the IQ if you're on PC, not on console right there. And again, as far as Bluetooth, you have the control of Bluetooth on this guy. So you can be catching a call, listening to music at the same time while you're plugged into 3.5. Come on. That is a stinking awesome selling point with this headset. You don't see that in many wired headsets. That's always in Bluetooth headsets. That's a big win right here. And again, it's really cool to have. Now, of course, since you only got one volume wheel right here, your volume is going to be controlled through your device. Whether your phone, as far as the Bluetooth, you're going to control that through there. Your game volume will be controlled right through here. But again, you can control both of them right there at the same time. So the sound on these definitely more bass than some of the other ones. Talking about more bass, let's go the opposite right here. Okay, talking about the Arctis Prime. These guys are definitely focused towards the highs. These have a frequency range. I'm gonna try here. 40mm drivers, frequency range of 10 to 40. Gosh, I could be wrong. Maybe I should have wrote some of this down, but hey, that's boring. So anyways, 10 to 40 frequency range right here. These guys really, really focus on highs. Like seriously, if you watch my main review on these guys, it was dedicated straight towards highs pretty much. And I don't even think I'd put this like opposite of the Corsair one we just talked about. First-person shooter based. I said story based. I'm putting this at first-person shooter based. I love highs so I can hear the reloads, the footsteps, the shuffling of the uniforms around the corner, the directional sound. I got that with these guys. I really did. But a stinker that it's lacking the bass. You know what I mean? It's definitely a natural sound. Really nice natural sound. Cool thing about the primes right here, say you got an amp on your desk, which I do. Say you got Dolby Atmos on your Xbox or whatever. I'm not too sure what PS5 has. But anyways, if you got a sound equalizer adjustment right there, get in there, crank up that bass, just like I did on my amp, bam, you pull this headset out. This headset shines if you have an amp. It's gonna be just like the Pros. It's packing the same drivers as the $300 Arctis Pros. Same thing right here. You know, really awesome detailed sound. Out of the box as is, going straight 3.5 into your controller or whatever, focused on highs. Plug it into amp, dabble with an EQ, crank up that bass a bit, and you're gonna be good to go on a story game too, but really crisp, detailed out of the box here. Next up, Arctis One Wireless, okay? Obviously we're plugged into wireless right here, and we're powered up, so we're definitely getting a punch with this headset. We're getting a lot of sound. 40mm drivers, frequency range of 20 to 20, so we're sitting pretty basic with these guys. Basic gaming headset type sound, you know what I mean? And that's kind of what you got. It's detailed, it's crisp, it's punchy, but it's all right here, kind of doing everything together. Okay, it is crisp, it is detailed, but if you got a grenade going off in front of you, you got a real hectic situation, that's gonna kind of overtake it right there, if you catch my drift. You still get that detail, like me playing Rainbow Six, you're sitting there waiting, you're gonna hear that enemy shuffling or crawling around the corner, right? But if you know, a grenade comes, that's going to take it over and you're not going to hear anything else. It just really sits there and compiles together. So the sound on these guys, it's good. I'll leave it right there as good. It's definitely passable. It's fun. It's a great sound. You know, well, let me leave it as good. I wouldn't put it as great. It's a good sound, but not great. That's probably a better way to put it. Definitely passable. I could game with these all the time if I needed. But probably, I'd say the worst sound out of the other ones right there. I need another drink, guys. Let me make sure I'm still recording. My camera seems to cut off sometimes. Holy smokes, man. We're at 25 minutes so far. Oh boy, I better hurry. Okay. Black Shark V2's USB version. Dongle again. Talking about the sound. These have the, oh shucks, I really wish I knew this one. Are these 40 millimeter Triforce or 50 millimeter Triforce? Sorry guys, I got to look at this. Oh sweet, yes. 50 millimeter Triforce. Okay. 50 millimeter Triforce driver, same as the Black Shark V2 Pros. And let me tell you what, the sound on these guys, wow. You watch my video on the V2 Pros, I stated a little bass heavy, right? A little bit bass heavy. I think going into the USB deal right here, I don't know, but it just sounded a little bit crisper. It really rounded out, and I was blown away by the sound of these guys. I really was. They sounded so good in any game, every game, story, competitive, right? Music, editing videos. It sounded great. It was full, it was punchy, it was crisp. Get into Synapse, dabble with your EQ if you're on PC, and you have a whole nother world. Or again, if you're on console, Atmos or an amp or whatever. But even just as is, going 3.5 in a controller, it's fantastic. Plug in the USB dongle, dabble with your sound if you want right there, and you get to play with that and have a little bit of extra fun with it, you know what I mean? THX surround sound and all that, whatever. Core sound, 50 millimeter drive Triforce. Triforce again being the bass, the mids, and the highs when you really breathe and do what they do themselves. The sound on these were stinking awesome. Any situation, any game, any platform, sound, fantastic right here. Okay, so we covered that. Comfort, build, sound, features, mic test. We got to do mic test. That's good because I got to press stop recording on my cameras right here because when I hit that 30-minute mark, it like cuts off. Next you know, I'll be sitting here talking and my camera's not even recording. Where's my remote? I lost my remote. It's in my pocket. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, I am back. Much needed little break right there so I can dab my bald head down. It's getting spicy, right? Whole unscripted. I needed that just to clear my throat, right? But anyways, we're going to do the mic test on all these headsets right here so you can compile them all. Listen to one to the other. I'm going straight live with you guys. I have OBS loaded up right here. No Synapse. I'm not going USB because I don't want to be tweaking with that EQ of any of the mics or anything. We're going to go 3.5 from all these headsets. Bam, right into USB or into 3.5 into OBS and press record. And that's it. And we're going to start off with the Black Shark V2 Pros. Let me press record. We are recording. I got to press the mute button. Okay. This is the microphone on the Razer Black Shark V2s right here, plugged into 3.5. We're using the windscreen. Again, that microphone is detachable and very moldable. It's really nice. Because as you see, it's not really in my face. I'm not too sure how it's picking up. I'm looking on my graph, and we're staying at a pretty nice level right here. Again, with the windscreen included. I can't say it enough. This headset is so stinking cozy. But all in all, there we go. This is the microphone on the Razer Black Shark V2, plugged in by 3.5 right here. HS70 Bluetooth microphone right here. Again, included windscreen. Nice and moldable. A bit smaller than the Razer one we just did. Mute switch is right on the back as well. And again, if you dive into with the USB, you can kind of control your settings right in there. But all in all, it seems like it's picking up pretty good. Again, included windscreen. Sorry I had to mess with the cut right there. My mistake. But all in all, Corsair HS70 Bluetooth microphone right here. And again, yes, if you're connected by Bluetooth, if you got that synced up through a call, your call can pick up through it right there as well. Live with the Recon 500 microphone right here. Now, this one is a little bit smaller. It's definitely in my vision. Like when I'm looking at you guys, I notice it right there. That's kind of an annoyance to me. Let's see if we can bend it out of the way. We bend it out of the way a little bit right there. As you see, now it's not really in my vision. Hopefully it's still picking up good and you guys can still hear me. Wait a second, it's crawling back up. Okay, it's flexing back up into my vision. Nitpicky? Maybe. Something that bothers me. But as you see, this is the Recon 500 microphone. One of Turtle Beach's best, if I remember back to my other review. The stinker is that mute button right there. You know, I do feel it out right now. Okay, you know. Okay, I do feel it. Maybe I'm complaining a bit. If I was using these daily, I think I would get used to that feeling. I really do think I would. I still wish it was something more, but I'd honestly get used to it. I really would. Okay, so now we are active. Again, retractable microphone. Let's get out of my face a bit. With the windscreen included. Same like the Pros. The Pros came with the windscreen. Now, some of you are probably wondering, yo, Techne, in your main review of the Primes, the microphone didn't work. Not that it didn't work, but it recorded very low. I tested that on like 4 different platforms, that microphone, and it didn't work. So I got a replacement here, and as you can see, the microphone's working fine. No different settings, no different adjustment. Even when these came in, I tested the ones that weren't working with these, same platform, same settings, even tried different wires. That other set didn't work. So I think I got a dudsy there. I really think I had a dudsy with that other Prime. So just keep an eye on it. If you're having mic issues, send them back, return them, exchange them. Because again, I don't know if it was just mine or what's going on, but that was a dudsy mic right there. So all in all, the Arctis Primes, this is how the microphone sounds. Let's hope it's better than some other SteelSeries mics, right? Again, mute button's right on the back, and you do have that retractable. Now, with the windscreen off, I want to show you guys real quick. You can push it all the way into the headset. Really cool, because it kind of disappears on the side, and you can still talk into it. But if you have the windscreen on, obviously it's going to fill up that spot right there, and you're not going to be able to push it all the way in. So just something I wanted to notice, let you know right there. We are now using the microphone on the Arctis One Wireless Xbox Edition. Again, this one is removable right here. So pretty good example, actually. We're listening to the Arctis One Wireless and then the Prime, so we can see if they've improved their microphone from their older headsets right here. I'm seeing it's picking up a little bit less. Is it clearer? That's more important right there, because you can always increase the volume of your microphone, you know, which I left it the same for all of these. But we don't have the windscreen on this, and again, this is an older headset compared to the Primes, so we'll be able to see if any improvements happen there. But all in all, microphone on the SteelSeries Arctis One Wireless Xbox version. I'm almost out of water. Perfect. Okay, let's get our headsets over here. Hold on. There we go. Recon 500s. What do we say? Complete pass. Awesome sound. Great comfort. Good comfort, because you feel them sitting, they don't sink in there. Great headset. Black Shark V2s, sounds awesome. Comfort is stinking amazing. What's bad about them? The green, I guess? I don't know. That's your call. Do you like that green accent? Heck, get a marker, get some dye, and cover it up. I think you'd be good to go. 3.5 USB. Sweet. SteelSeries Arctis One Wireless. Wow. Wireless on every platform right there, guys. Like, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. At $100. By the way, talking price, I believe these are 80. I believe these you can get for around 75, if not less these days. The Arctis ones I pretty much always see for right around 90 to $100 still, but wireless on every platform. That's awesome. Take that little thing out, bam, plug it in the bottom of your Switch, even with a case on it fits. That's sweet right there. You're not going to find that often where a wireless headset works on every platform. HS70 Bluetooth. I love this, and I hope more companies implement these kind of features into wired headsets. You're talking a great price, 70, 75 bucks, right? 3.5 is going to work on every platform. You also have the Bluetooth feature. You're only going to find that a lot on wireless headsets. Really sweet to have that on a price that a lot of us can afford to still get that Bluetooth feature in 3.5. That is really sweet. That is awesome. And again, I hope more companies start doing this. SteelSeries Arctis Prime. Okay, such a great headset. Such a great headset. You're getting that Arctis Pro experience with these guys, right? Arctis Pro on a budget, $100. If you play first-person shooters, I think this is going to be your win. If that's primarily what you play, maybe if that's all you play, and you don't have an amp or you don't have an equalizer adjustment Atmos or something, you know what I mean? Then I think I'm going to say only if you're playing first-person shooters. If you got an amp or you got Atmos or anything to adjust the EQ, you're good to go. Awesome headset right here. Ear cushions. I kind of wish they put a spare set of the original ones in here. But again, wicked cushions. Check them out. Link down below. So, again, those are the pros and the cons. We really didn't have any cons. I mean, heck, they're the 5 best headsets, right? So what cons are we going to have? We're talking good stuff here, right? Which one would I pick? If I had to pick one of these headsets out of here. What do we got? What do we got? You know, I can pick this pretty easy. I got 2, okay? These are my 2. These are the 2 I would pick. The HS70 Bluetooth in the Razer Black Shark V2. I have a son in school, a 6-year-old son, right? So I need to be able to get those phone calls when I can, and I have those features with the HS70. But yeah, I believe the comfort, I know the comfort on the Black Sharks are that much better. I want to pick one. I got to pick one, guys. This is hard. This is hard. Oh, heck, I'm going Black Sharks. I'm going Black Sharks. I really am. With a reduced price. Now, you can find these on sale for pretty good price these days. The comfort is unmatched, guys, in any of the Black Sharks. Even if you don't want the USB one, go 3.5. I covered them before. 50 bucks. Less than 50 bucks these days. If you want to spend a little bit more and step up and go to the wireless version, awesome headset. 130 bucks these days. Regular MSRP is 170, but you can find it for 130, 150. Awesome headset. But these guys right here, with the features it's packing, combination of the wireless and the wired, with the features and everything, the comfort's stinking sweet. Cover up the black with the marker, you're good to go. You're going to love the sound, the comfort, I'm telling you. You're going to be blown away with the comfort right here. Awesome headset. But like I stated, we got the top 5. We got 5 awesome headsets here under 100 bucks. Which one do you pick? Let me know down in the comments. Did you like this style of video? Completely unscripted and just wung it right here with you guys. I had so much fun with it. I hope it turns out good whenever I get to the computer to edit it. Let me know down in the comments what you think. But all in all, thank you so much for stopping by for this one. I had a blast. I hope you guys did too. If you did, hit that thumbs up and make sure to subscribe for some future content right there, right? Anyways, again, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope I catch you in the next one. Bye now.